Okay, now we are going to discuss the fourth illustration today. We have up to now we have discussed three questions. Section 1, 10 MCQs. Section 2, 2 questions. The third question we are going to start. Right. This is relating to the decision theory part. Okay, we will read the illustration first. Thereafter, we will decide and we will understand what are the concepts behind this illustration and how to deal with this particular illustration. Okay, Universal Exporters Private Limited. Okay, you can read the illustration. Universal Exporters Private Limited is a leading exporter and has been running its sales using its own management team. UL monthly average revenue stands at 10 million and okay, their monthly revenue is given here. Okay, you can highlight their monthly revenue stands at rupees 10 million, that is the revenue. The variable cost are 60% of the revenue. At present, variable cost is 60% from the revenue. In addition to this variable cost, UEL further incurs a monthly fixed cost of rupees 1 million. Okay, when we are going to calculate the profitability, if it asks to calculate the profitability, we have deduct rupees 1 million as the management team salary. Right. UEL recently learned about a management company, ABC Private Limited, that could better handle sales and cost. Okay, they are going to kind of an outsourcing service. After a few negotiations, ABC submitted a proposal to undertake UEL's sales and cost administration function. The following sales, cost and fee forecast were included in the proposal. Okay, it has been given. Expected impact on the current monthly average revenue and variable cost, the two impacts are independent of UL under the ABC administration. Right. They have given this information. Right. Okay. Now, what they have given, what they have mentioned, these are the situations. Expected impact on the current monthly average. If you transfer this operation to ABC, these will be the scenarios. There are three scenarios: worst case, normal case and best case. There are three scenarios: worst case, normal case and best case. Monthly average revenue reduced by 2 million. What it means? Reduced by 2 million. Currently you are earning 10 million revenue. There will be in the worst case scenario, the revenue will be reduced by 2 million. That means 10 minus 2, the revenue will be 8 million. Okay, we will write it down. Okay. Revenue will be 8 million. 10 minus 2. Then the revenue will be 8 million, 8M. Right, for your reference. Normal case, increase by 5 million. Current revenue is 10 million. 10 plus 5. 10 plus 5. That means in the normal case, the revenue can be 15 million. 15 million. And the respective probability is also being given. In the best case scenario, to optimistic scenario, maximax scenario, the increase by revenue will be increased by 100%. Current revenue 10 million, 100% increase mean 10 plus 10, 10 plus 10 million. In the best case scenario, this will be 20 million. Right. Monthly average revenue. Therefore, worst case 8 million will be the revenue. There is a probability of 20%. Normal case, revenue will be 15 million, probability is 60%. best case 20 million revenue, probability is 20%. On the other hand, it says variable cost on revenue increased to 65%. Currently it is 60% on revenue. If the worst case scenario, this variable cost can increase up to 65% on the revenue. Can you clear? Is it clear? The next one, no impact, that means it will remain at 60%. Variable cost will be 60%. The next one, reduce to 50%. That means 60 will reduce to 50%. Those are the arrangement. Right. Then UEL's management team will be replaced by ABC's own management team, and the current monthly fixed cost of rupees 1 million will be collected by ABC as the monthly management fee. It won't change. Previously also 1 million, they are now that 1 million has to pay to ABC. This expense will be considered in the net profit calculation. Remember, this 1 million, this fixed cost will be considered in calculating the net profit. Okay, can reassign its own management team elsewhere. Right. Then, okay, right. Then additional conditions. What are the additional conditions? If the monthly net profit goes below UEL's present level, that means current level you have profitability, you have to calculate. If the monthly net profit goes below UEL's present level, ABC will reimburse the net profit gap. You have to look at about what is the current net profit. If your profit fall below after this transfer, if the revenue fall below, then what will happen? Then you have to, not you, ABC has to repay the gap. Now, do you assume currently you are earning around 3 million. If it has been reduced to 2 million, then balance 1 million has to be reimbursed by ABC. Okay. If the increase in monthly net profit exceeds 3 million, that means if we current 3, assume current 5 million, 5 million plus 3 million, 8 million, addition, if it exceed additional 3 million, 25% of the excess over 3 million is shared with ABC, right. Therefore, additional incentive will be shared. The term net profit per proposal is the amount prior to adjusting the proposed profit sharing or loss reimbursement, right. Assess the expected monthly net profit of UEL from the proposed business relationship with ABC. First, we will look at this one. Thereafter, we will move to other calculation. Right. First scenario, first you have to look at what is the current profitability. I will say we will look at about current profitability. Right. Okay. First I will say, give me a second. Current status. Current status. We are in question number 4, right, part A. Current status, revenue. Revenue. Current monthly revenue says that it will be 10 million. 10 million current monthly revenue, 10 million. Variable cost, 60% of the revenue. Then you can deduct variable cost. Variable cost. That is 60% on the revenue, 6 million. then contribution, monthly contribution, contribution. 10 minus 6, the contribution will be 4 million. Contribution will be 4 million. Right. Then currently you are incurring a monthly fixed cost of 1 million as the management staff salaries. Therefore, fixed cost, you have deduct fixed cost. Fixed cost. There is another 1 million. 1 million. If you look at about it, at present you are earning net profit of, the company earning a net profit of 3 million. This is the current net profit. Current net profit. Current net profit is 3 million. This is the present scenario. Now we want to find out what is the expected profitability and how much we need to share. The first one, it says that assess the expected monthly net profit of UEL from the proposed business relationship with ABC. Okay, now we will look at what is the proposed business relationship. You will assign the sales and administration to ABC. Then there will be 3 scenarios: worst case, normal and best case scenario. All those 3 scenarios you have to have an option. Different sales level will be there and different variable cost options. Shall we look at, either you can construct a decision tree, but better if you can draw a decision tree to get an idea immediately. Okay, what I will do, I will prepare a decision tree, then it will be helpful for you, right? Okay, we will start with the decision node. There will be 3 scenarios: worst case, best case and normal scenario. Okay, 3 scenarios. I will say 3 scenarios. Three scenarios. This is worst case scenario. Worst. Then normal. Normal and best case. Those are the 3 scenarios. The respective probabilities also being given. Worst case scenario, there is a probability, okay, 20% probability there. Worst case scenario, probability is 20%. Okay, I will say this is worst case scenario, there is a probability of 20%. Normal scenario, there is a probability of 0.6. Best case 0.2, right? Worst case, normal, best case. In the worst case scenario, revenue will be how much? Reduced by 2 million, that means 10 million minus 2, the revenue will be 8 million. 8 million is the revenue. I will say revenue. 8 million will be revenue. In the normal scenario, the revenue will be 15 million, 10 plus additional 5 million, the revenue will be 15 million. 15 million. Best case scenario, revenue will be double. That means increase by 100%. Currently 10 million, it will go up to 100% mean another 10 million. Therefore, revenue will be 20 million. 20 million. Those are the 3 scenarios. But The variable cost can be either 65%, no impact, reduced to 50%, right. Therefore, now there is an option you have to calculate, you have to look at variable cost. In the worst case scenario, variable cost can be either 5,200, now revenue will be 8 million, right, 8 million. Then variable cost can be either 60%, right, and variable cost can be either reduced by 50%. Therefore, there are three options. Variable cost, okay, these are variable cost. It can be 65% variable cost. I will take okay. Here it will be variable cost equal to 65% from the revenue. Variable cost can be 65% of the revenue. There is a probability 30%. Probability will be 30%, right. Other option, variable cost will be normal, no impact. No impact means variable cost is stayed at 60% current level. Variable cost equal to 60% of the revenue, right. The other option, variable cost reduced to 50%, variable cost equal to 50%, 50%. Then if you look at the probabilities, variable cost equal to 65%, it has assigned a probability of 30%, I will say 0.3. Variable cost equal to 60%, probability is 30%, right. Variable cost equal to 50 reduced to 50%, it is has a probability of 0.4, that means 40%. Those are the probabilities, right. That is for the worst case. Same in the normal case as well, and best case also same scenario will be there, right. I will show you. In the best case scenario, sorry, normal situation, again it can be like this, okay. Variable cost equal to 65%, right. Variable cost equal to 60% or variable cost equal to 50%. The same probabilities will assign, same probabilities. I will say 30% here, 30% to 60% of variable cost, and this one 40%. Then when it goes to best case scenario, same will apply. There are three options as I have mentioned earlier. Okay, give me a second. Variable cost equal to 65%, variable cost equal to 60%, variable cost equal to 50%. Now you can assign the probabilities. Variable cost equal to 65%, there is a probability of 30% Here also 30% variable cost equal to 60. Here it is 40%. Now you can work out. I will take these are different scenarios, right? What are the different scenarios? This is option 1, scenario 1. This is scenario 2. This is scenario 3. This is scenario 4. This is scenario 5. This is scenario 6. There are 9 incidents. This is scenario 7. This is scenario 8 and 9. Now we have to see the outcome of these 9 outcome. We have to look at it. Hope you can see. There are 9 scenarios. Now we will see how are we going to deal with that, because there are some joint probabilities that, like there is a probability of 20%, the revenue will be worst case 20% probability, and variable cost will be 65%, there is a probability of 30%. You have to calculate the joint probabilities. If you want, you can calculate the joint probabilities of each outcome, each event, each branch, you can calculate. Okay. First I will work out the joint probabilities here itself, because revenue can be 8 million, there will be a probability, your variable cost 65%, then what is the contribution? 8 million into 65%, that will be 5.2 million. 8 million minus 5.2, there will be a contribution of 2.8 million. The chance is 20% into 30%, that is 6%. There will be a chance your variable cost will be 60%. 8 million into 60%, 4.8. 8 minus 4.8, then it will be 3.2. There will be a chance your variable cost will be 40%, that is 8 million into 50%, 50%, then 4 million. 4 million, 8 million minus 4 million, contribution 4 million, but joint probability will be 20% into 40%, it is 8%. Likewise, you can calculate the joint probabilities, it will help you. Based on joint probabilities, you can calculate the respective profit that you can earn. Right, shall we do that one? First, this scenario, each of the scenario, the revenue and contribution you can calculate easily. I can work out here itself, but better if we can put them into a table, then you know the real value. Okay, I will put into a table. The scenario, there are 9 scenarios. I will put the scenario. Okay. Okay. Scenario. There are few scenarios 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There were 9 scenarios. Okay. Then take the joint probability. Joint probability. Joint probability. You can look at the joint probability in the first scenario. If you go to the first scenario, revenue, the worst case scenario probability is 20%, variable cost can be 65%, there is a probability of 30%. 20% into 30%, right? Therefore, we can calculate joint probability. Joint probability will be 20% into 30%. Your joint probability will be 6%, right? Joint probability will be 6%. Now, your contribution, what is your contribution? In this juncture, your revenue, take revenue variable cost, right, variable cost and the contribution At scenario 1, if you go back, your revenue will be 8 million, right. We will come back and write down your revenue will be 8 million, right. Variable cost will be 65% on the revenue, 8 million into 65%, it will be 5.2 million. Variable cost 5.2 million. Then contribution will be how much? 8 million minus 5.2, it is 2.8 million is your contribution. 2.8 million. 2.8 million is your contribution. Got my point? Your contribution is 2.8 million. Now, when you are calculating profitability, what you have to do? You have to deduct fixed cost. There is a fixed cost of 1 million. Okay, there is a fixed cost. You have to deduct contribution minus fixed cost. There is a fixed cost of 1 million. 1 million. Then net profit. Net profit 2.8 million minus 1 million, it should be 1.8 million. Net profit will be 1.8 million. Clear? The way you compute it, 1.8 million is the net profit, but there is a joint probability of 6%. If you look at this one, your joint probability is 6%. You can't expect 1.8 million as your profitability net profit, because there is a probability of joint probability of 6% is there. Therefore, what you have to do, you have to calculate weighted average one of expected value, 6% into 1.8%, then your monthly net profit or expected value, expected net profit, your expected net profit 1.8 million multiplied by joint probability of 6%, it will be 0.108 million. That means 108,000. It's 108,000, right. That is scenario 1. Clear? Then scenario 2. Scenario 2, revenue will be 8 million. Variable cost can be 60% on the revenue. That means 60% mean it will be 4.8 million. Okay, we will go back and second scenario. Your joint probability, you can see the joint probability, you need not to calculate 20% into 30% again, right. 20% into 30%, that means your joint probability will be 20% into 30%, it is 6%. The revenue will be 8 million, we are in the worst case scenario. Variable cost, in the second situation, the variable cost will be 60% on the revenue. 8 million into 60%, it will be 4.8 million. 4.8 million. 4.8 million. Contribution would be how much? Contribution 8 million minus 4.8, 8 million minus 4.8, the net profit will be 5.2 million. Sorry, contribution will be how much? 3.2 million. 3.2 million. 3.2 million. 8 million minus 4.8. Then fixed cost will be 1 million. It will be remain same. 1 million. 1 million. Then 3.2 minus 1 million. 2.2 million will be the net profit. 2.2 multiplied by the joint probability of 6%, it will be 132,000. That means 0.132 million. 0.132 million. Right. 0.132 million. Okay. The third scenario, there are 9 outcomes. Third one, worst case scenario, revenue will be 8 million, variable cost will be 50%. Okay, we will go back and see. Third scenario, probability given 20% into 40%. 20% into 40%, that is 8%. The revenue will be 8 million, there is no change, but variable cost will be 50% on the revenue. 8 million into 50%, that is 4 million. 4 million. 8 million minus 4 million, contribution will be 4 million. Fixed cost you will deduct 1 million, then your net profit will be 3 million. Joint probability 8%, 3 into 8%, it is 240,000, that is 0.24 million. 0.24 million. Right. We have calculated the expected net profit of the worst case scenario. Then we will move to the next branch. In the normal scenario, the revenue will be 15 million with the probability of 60%. Right. Okay, we will move to the scenario, fourth scenario. Your revenue, the revenue is 15 million. Okay, fourth scenario. Probability, there is a 60% chance, 60% chance you will operate in normal scenario. There will be a probability where, what is the probability? You can go back and see. 60% probability into 30% joint probability is 18%. Right. 60% into 30%. Joint probability 18%. The revenue is 15 million. 15 million. The revenue is 15 million. 60% into 30%, 60% probability there, you will operate in a normal situation. There is a 30% chance your variable cost will be 65% from the revenue. Then 15 million into 65%, okay, 15 million into 65%, it will be 9.75 million. 9.75 million. Once you deduct 9.75 from 15, your contribution will be 5.25 million, 25 million, then deduct 1 million fixed cost, then contribution should be 4.25 million, 25 million. 4.25 multiplied by 18% probability, 4.25 multiplied by 18% probability, it will be 765,000, that means 0.765 million. 0.765 million, right. Then this has been, we have simplified this one, because otherwise it is difficult to work it out. Now you have identified 9 different scenarios based on the decision tree which you have constructed. Based on this one, now we are going to work out how to calculate the expected profit. Okay. Now, the second scenario, sorry, not second, fifth scenario. What is the fifth scenario? Revenue will be 15 million, that is 60% probability there. Variable cost will be 30%, 60%. There is a probability of 30%. Right. Then, there is a 60% probability you will operate in a normal situation. There is a 30% probability there. Variable cost will be 60% on the revenue, that is 18%. Revenue will be 15 million. 60% of the revenue will be the variable cost. 60% on this, that is 9 million. 9 million. 15 minus 9, 6 million will be the contribution. 6 minus 1 million. 6 minus 1 million. Your net profit is 5 million. 5 million. 5 million into 18%. 5 million into 18%, it is 900,000, that means 0.9 million. 0.9 million. Right. 0.9 million. Hope you have understood. Okay. Now, then we will move to the sixth scenario. Sixth, normal operation. Okay, normal scenario when the variable cost equal to 50% from the revenue. Okay, normal scenario, there is a probability of 60% probability there, you will operate under normal scenario. Right. We'll take sixth one. There is a 60% probability you will operate in a normal scenario, and there will be a 40% chance to you will reduce your variable cost to 50%, 40% chance. Then it will be 24% joint probability, 24%. The revenue will be 15 million. Variable cost will be 50% on the revenue, that is 7.5 million. Then contribution will be 7.5 million. 7.5 million. 7.5 million. Fixed cost, you need to deduct 1 million. You need to deduct 1 million. Right. Then your net profit will be 6.5 million. 6.5 million into 24%. Your net profit, weighted expected net profit will be 1.56 million. 1.56 million. That is the expected profit. Right. The next one. Best case scenario, there is a 20% probability there you will operate in a best case scenario, and variable cost will be 65%, there is a 30% chance, variable cost equal to 60%, 30% chance, variable cost will be 50%, 40% chance. Okay, we will look at the joint probabilities and we will see how are we going to deal with that. Okay. Now we are going to deal with seventh situation, the situation where your probability is 20%, 20%, and your variable cost will be 65% from the sales. There is a probability of 30%. That means your joint probability will be 6%. Revenue will be 20 million. Out of this 20 million, 65% will be the variable cost, that is 13 million. 13 million. 20 minus 13, you will end up with 7 million net profit contribution. Then you will deduct another 1 million fixed cost. Then you will end up with 6 million net profit. 6 million into the probability of 6, joint probability of 6%, 0.36 million, that is 360,000. 360,000. Okay. We will look at the next situation, situation 8. Revenue will be 20 million in the best case scenario. There is a probability of 20% and variable cost will be 60% on the revenue. Then there is a probability of 30%. Right. I will move to 8th scenario. There is a 20% probability where you will operate in a best case environment, and there is a 30% chance your variable cost equal to 60% of the revenue. That means your joint probability will be 6%. 6%. Revenue will be 20 million. In this branch, your variable cost will be 60% on the revenue. 60% on revenue will be 12 million. Your contribution will be 20 minus 12, 8 million. 8 million minus 1 million, that is the fixed cost, 1 million. Then you will be able to calculate the net profit of 7 million, joint probability 6%, 7 million into 6%, 0.42 million. 0.42 million is the expected net profit, 0.42 million. Okay. The last item, last option scenario, best case scenario, revenue will be 20 million, probability 20%, variable cost will come up to 50% on the revenue. There is a probability of 40%. Then we will look at that option as well. The last option, 9th, there is a 20% probability you will operate in a best case scenario. There is a 40% probability your variable cost will be 50% on the revenue. Then joint probability 8%, revenue will be 20 million, 20 million minus 50% of the revenue, that is 10 million. 10 million. 20 minus 10, then you will earn 10 million contribution. 10 million contribution. Then you have to deduct 1 million as fixed cost. 1 million. Then you will earn 9 million net profit. 9 million into 8% probability. 9 million into 8%, 720,000. Simply you can say 0.72 million. 0.72 million. Right. Now you have already completed the working. You have already completed the working. Now you can look at what is the expected net profit. Expected net profit. Don't know whether you can see or not. Hope it is visible. Hope it is visible. Okay. We'll put this right. Right. There are 9 scenarios. If you get the total of joint probabilities, right, total of the joint probabilities, the total of the joint probabilities will equal to 100%. 100%. Right. If you calculate the expected net profit, you will get the expected net profit of 5.205 million. 5.205 million. Can you remember, now we have calculated all possible outcome with the given probabilities and expected revenue and expected variable cost, contribution, fixed cost, net profit and expected net profit based on the joint probability. Therefore, we have developed a diagram decision tree like this, and we have simplified the situation, and then what we have done, we have calculated the expected profitability. Right. This is the answer for question 4 part. Okay. This is the answer for, I will say, question 4 part A. Question 4 part A. Question 4 part A. Then we will go back to the screen. Now compute the following. Probability of ABC reimbursing the net profit gap to UEL. That means if you are unable to generate the current net profit, right? What is the current net profit? You earn a current net profit of 3 million. Then if you are unable to generate 3 million net profit, the balance has to be reimbursed by ABC. See what are the instances which your net profit lower than 3 million. Now you can identify that one. There are 2 situations. This one is one, this is the other one. That means 2 scenarios. 2 scenarios are there. It is very simple. Already you have done. What is the probability? Here 6% plus 6%, it is 12%. Okay. These are the 2 probabilities. Therefore, your profitability has fallen below 3 million due to this arrangement. There is a probability, the total probability of 12%, you will earn less than the current 3 million. 12% probability. Clear? That is the answer for part B. Okay, I will put an answer Part B, part B, part B, the probability if you are not getting 3 million is 6% plus 6%, there's 2 instances, then the probability is 12%. Probability is 12%. Right. That is the answer for part B. We'll look at part C. Total expected monthly profit to be shared with ABC. What is the scenario? It says that if the increase in monthly net profit exceeds 3 million, incremental profit exceeds 3 million, 25% of the excess over 3 million to be shared, because currently you are earning 3 million. If your revenue, sorry, net profit exceed 3 million, additional 3 million, 3 plus 3, 6 million, if it exceeds, you will entitle for the incremental 25% of the incremental profit. Okay, look at what are the scenarios for the entitlement. We will look at the scenarios. What are the instances it has exceed 6 million profit, because your current profit is 3 million, additional 3 million mean you have to earn minimum profit of 6 million to get 25% of the profit over 3 million. Okay. If I work out that, part C, current profit current profit 3 million plus incremental profit 3 million, then total 6 million. If the profit exceeds 6 million, you entitled to get 25% out of 6 million, assume 6 million, it should exceed 6 million, right? Assume 6.5, then 6.5 minus current profit 3 million, then 3.5 into 25% is the entitlement, right? This is the minimum threshold, minimum. Beyond this point, if you have earned the revenue, then you are entitled to get the incentive. What are the instances you are getting that amount? I will highlight, I'll take this one. Here 1.8 no entitlement, 2.2 no, 3 million no, 4.25 no, 5 million no, but 6.5. This is yours. Okay. 6 million, no, 6 minus 6, there is no profit beyond 3 million, but 7 million, yes, you have, and here it is 9 million. Now you need to calculate. There are 3 scenarios. Scenario 6, 8 and 9, you have to calculate because it exceeds 6 million, okay, exceeds 6 million, therefore they entitle over how much? 3 million, 25% of out of that, and you have to multiply it by the required probabilities. Here it is 24%, here 6%, here also 8%. Okay, because these figures should be multiplied by the probability, joint probability. Okay, I will work out that one. There are 3 scenarios. I will say there are 3 instances. take net profit, I will say Roman number 1. The net profit first scenario is 6.5 million. 6.5 million net profit is there. 6.5 million net profit is there. If you go back, here the situation 6.5 million. Then you are entitled, if you have exceed 6 million, you are entitled to the incremental profit. Current profit 3 million, incremental profit 6.5 minus 3 million, 3.5 is the excess profit. Okay. Then I will deduct current profit, current profit 3 million, it will be deducted. 6.5 minus 3 million, then it will be 3.5 million. 3.5 million. Out of that, you are entitled to get 25% into 25%. The value should be how much? 3.5 into 25%, it is 0.875 million. 0.875 million is the incentive, but this is beyond the probability you have to include, because you have not considered the probability, because the 6.5 million is has a probability of 284%. Therefore, you have to incorporate the joint probability here. Then this 0.875 should be multiplied by the probability 0.24, that means 24%. Then commission, or you can say profit share, 875 into 0.24, your profit share is 0.21 million. That means 210,000. Profit share is 210,000. Then the next scenario, there is another instance. You have earned more than 6 million net profit. Where is it? If you go back here, 7 million you will earn. There is a probability of 6%, right? Therefore, I will calculate the second scenario. Right. Second scenario, you will earn 7.5 million, minimum required 3 million, then there will be a 4.5 million profit, incremental profit. The given 4.5, out of that you can get 25%. That 25% will equal to how much? 25% will equal to, give me a 7 point, it is 7, sorry, it will be 7 million, sorry, I made a mistake. This is 7 million, not 7.5, then this will be 4 million. Then 4 million in 25%, it is 1 million. Joint probability is given 6%. Probability 6%, 0.06, that is 60,000 0.06 million, 0.06 million. Then the last instance which you gain 9 million. Probability is 8%. Okay. Now we will, this is the final one. The third scenario. You will earn 9 million. 3 million is the current profit. Then incremental profit is 9 million. Sorry, not 9, it should be 6 million. It should be 6 million. Out of 6 million, 25%. 25%, it should be 1.5 million. 1.5 million. Then the probability is given 8%. 8%, it should be 120,000 0.12 million. Therefore, you have to pay the profit shares if it exceeds the minimum threshold. The total value should be 0.39 million. That means 390,000 you have to pay. That is the answer. This is the answer for second part of the question B, part B of the question. You have to pay 390,000 since it exceeds the minimum threshold placed by the company. Therefore, ABC is entitled to get 390,000 right. That is the answer for question number 4. Now we are moving to fifth question. This question specifically target to the working capital management. The syllabus weightage also 10% weightage given in working capital management. This is related to the inventory management. Okay, now we will see what is the requirement according to the question number 5. First read, Demigo Private Limited DPL is an electronic item distributing company. Okay, DPL is an electric item distributing company. It purchases from local manufacturers and also local agents when it comes to international brands. Right. 4K View, there is another product, is a fast moving television brand in the market. DPL expect an estimated annual demand for 4K View television of 5,000 units for the next year through its distribution centers. That is maximum demand. Okay, expected demand they have mentioned 5,000 units per annum. 5,000 units per annum. It purchases 4K View television from the local agent in 500 units per order. 500 units per order, which is the present economic order quantity. That is the present economic order quantity. You will buy 500 unit at once. That means if your total demand is 5,000 unit, if you purchase 500 television per order, how many orders you need to place? 5,000 divided by 500, 10 orders you need to place. That is the present scenario. Since LKR exchange rate against the USD is increasing, the local agent has now offered a discount scheme for purchasers next year in order to attract more purchases. Okay, now you are offering a discount. Okay, now agent has offered a discount. 5% discount on orders above 450 units. If you order more than 450 units, you will get how much? 5% discount, right? You will entitle 10% discount on orders above 750 units. Okay, if you order more than 750 units, then you will entitle for 10% discount. The following additional information also provided. Okay, we will see what are they. Okay, Annual insurance premium on inventory is 3%. Annual insurance premium on inventory is 3%. The insurance premium is computed on 120% of the purchase price of the inventory. Okay. Now it says that annual insurance premium on inventory is 3%. Okay. The insurance premium is computed on 120% of the purchase price of the inventory. Purchase price of the inventory, right. Okay, we'll see. The working capital of the company is financed by a loan with an annual effective interest rate of 8%. That means if you purchase the material, you have to invest in you have to purchase finance through the working capital. Then you have to pay the interest. It is 8% working capital. Right. Then the price of 4K television for the, cost of warehousing is 500 per television per year. Warehouse charge is 500 rupees. The price of 4K view television for next year has been increased by 20%, that is rupees 36,000. It will go up by 20% in the next year. That means 36,000 is the price. Okay. That is after increasing 20%. That means this 36,000 divided by 120% into 100, that means current price is 30,000. But it will go up to 36,000. Right. Okay. What is the requirement? Assess the optimal order quantity per order that will minimize the total cost of inventory for DPL for the next year. Now there is a bulk discount involved. Now you have to see whether we are getting a favorable price or not, and which price should be the best one, or which quantity to be ordered to get the maximum benefit out of it. In order to calculate your economic order quantity, first, can you remember the economic order quantity formula, what you are doing, what you have already learnt? Economic order quantity mean economic order quantity which is the optimum order size, optimum order quantity which minimize your holding and ordering cost. Both costs will be minimized. Therefore, now their ordering cost is given there. Ordering cost is not being given. Okay. Annual insurance premium, the working capital of the company is given. No. Okay, we have to find out the ordering cost, because ordering cost is not being given. Now, current economic order quantity already given 500 unit. Currently, your economic order quantity is 500 unit. First, you have to find out the current situation. Based on the current situation, current economic order quantity, general equation, can you remember the equation EOQ? How to calculate EOQ? EOQ, economic order quantity, equal to into demand into cost of ordering divide by cost of holding per unit per annum into root. That is the economic order quantity formula. Based on the current scenario, you have already determined your economic order quantity as 500 units. You have to find out what is the demand also, there are 5,000 units. Cost of holding you have to find out, and cost of ordering. Shall we work out cost of holding and cost of ordering? We can work it out. Okay. Right. Present economic order quantity is 500 units. Okay. With having that idea, first we will calculate holding cost. holding cost. That is CH. First you have to look at what is the current purchase cost, current purchase price. If you go back and see, here it has mentioned that annual insurance premium, it is relating to the holding. If you hold more inventory, your insurance cost will be high. Annual insurance premium is on inventory is 3%. The insurance premium is computed on 120% of the purchase price of the inventory. First you have to calculate what is the purchase price. This is the 36,000 is the purchase price in next year. This is after adjusting 20% price increase. Therefore, first we will look at what is the current purchase price. Current purchase price. Price per unit. Current purchase price. Expected purchase price after 20% increase is 36,000. This is after increase of 20%. That means this is 120. Then what is the 100? It is 30,000. This is the current purchase price. Agreed? Agreed. Then we will look at first one, insurance cost. Insurance cost. How to calculate insurance cost? It will be purchase price. Now we have to find out what current situation, current EOQ. Therefore, we are looking at the current situation. Current situation. Current situation. Insurance cost. It will be 120% on the purchase, 3%. Okay, first it says, what will say, we will look at. Insurance, annual insurance premium on the inventory is 3%. You have to have 3% on what? The insurance premium is computed on 120% of the purchase price of the inventory. 120%. Currently, your purchase price is 30,000 into 120%, again it is 36,000. 120%, out of that you require 3%. 3%. Value is 1080. 1080. That is insurance. It mentioned that warehousing cost is 500 per unit. Warehousing cost. Warehousing cost. Holding cost per unit. Warehousing cost is 500. Sorry, it should be 500. Holding cost 500. Sir, warehousing. Finance cost. Look at about what says about finance cost. The working capital of the company is financed by loan with an annual effective interest rate of 8%. That means each unit you purchase, you have to pay interest cost of 8%. Therefore, what is your purchase price? Finance cost. Your purchase price is the working capital requirement, 30,000 per unit, 8% you have to pay interest, then it should be 2,400. Now you will receive the holding cost per unit. Total holding cost per unit. Total holding cost per unit. Holding cost total value 3,980. Now the present situation, your holding cost is 3,980. right. That is the past year. Already concluded year, your holding cost is 3,980. Now you need to find out, because ordering cost is not given. When you are going to apply economic order quantity formula, you need to know about holding cost or sorry, ordering cost. At present, at present of last year, present, EOQ equal to 500 units. EOQ equal to 500 units. Clear? Then we will use economic order quantity formula EOQ. EOQ equal to into demand into cost of ordering divided by cost of holding into root. Now we have the economic order quantity, that is 500 root 2 into demand, annual demand we know 5,000 into cost of ordering we do not know, but cost of holding is there. Cost of holding we have already found, 3,980. 3,980. The answer equal to 500. Right. Then we can further simplify this one. $500 equal to 2 into 5,000, 10,000 into cost of ordering divided by 3,980 into root. Then you have to simplify it further. In order to remove the root, you have to multiply it then, right? If you multiply it, then this root will be removed. Then we will multiply it. That means the square 500 into 500, 500 into 500, it will double. Then this is 10,000 into cost of ordering divided by 3,980, right. Then you can easily find out the solution. Then if you calculate it, then cost of ordering you can easily find out 500 into 500 the value, then multiplied by 3,980 and divide by 10,000, then resolve the illustration, then your answer should be this much. If you resolve this illustration, you can get the value. If you work out 500 into 500 multiply by 3,980 divide by 10,000, 99,500. Simply it is like this: 500 into 500 500 into 500 into 3,980 divided by 10,000 equal to cost of ordering. The cost of ordering CO equal to 99,500. Now you know the cost of ordering. This is the present scenario, right? This is the present scenario. Economic order quantity is 500. With the present scenario, now you have calculated what is the total value. Okay, hope it will be clear to you. 99,500 is the cost of ordering. Clear? This is the present scenario. Now you want to see next year economic order quantity. The next year purchase price, this is the current purchase price 30,000, it will go up by 20%, that is 36,000. Therefore, next year economic order quantity you need to calculate. I will take another sheet. Then new year or next year, you can say next year. Next year. Next year. When you are going to deal with next year, purchase price per unit 36,000. 36,000 purchase price per unit 36,000. Based on that, shall we calculate the holding cost? I will calculate the holding cost. Holding cost. Holding cost. First, insurance. 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 It's based on your current purchase price 36,000. When you are determining the insurance premium, you will consider 120% of the purchase value. 120% of the purchase value will be considered. Out of that, you will charge 3%. You have to pay 3%. What is the value? 36,000 into 120%. Value is 1,296. Value is 1,296. 1,296 is the insurance. Then warehousing charge, it will remain same. Warehousing. Warehousing. Warehousing will be how much? Sorry. Warehousing will be 500 rupees per unit. Warehousing 500. Warehousing 500. Then finance cost. Finance cost. Finance cost. Purchase price 36,000. Out of that, 8% is the working capital financing cost. How much? It should be 2,880. 80. Take the total holding cost. Total holding cost 4,676. 4,676. 4,676 is the next year holding cost. Next year holding cost is 4,676. Now you know the ordering cost, then calculate economic order quantity EOQ. Okay, based on this information, now we will calculate EOQ. EOQ equal to DCO divide by CH, that is cost of holding, into root 2 into demand 5,000 unit per annum. Cost of ordering you have already found 99,500. 500. Cost of holding already calculated 4,676 into root. Your economic order quantity approximate value 461 unit. 461 units. 461 units. If you order, what is the, you will get the discount only when you order 450 or more, you will get 5% discount. Then according to the present situation, if you, without considering bulk discount, if you order economic order quantity based on the current purchase price, you will get 461. That means you will entitle for 5% discount. If you receive 5% discount on the price, then these figures will change. Holding cost get changed, right? Holding, because holding cost linked with the purchase price. Okay, then we will see. This one will not be valid. Then you have to calculate again based on the revised prices, right? Then you have to calculate this current scenario. Okay, I will say the above EOQ is not valid. Why valid? Since it can claim 5% discount. 5% discount. Then what will happen? Then holding cost will change. Holding cost get affected. Holding cost will be changed. With the 5% discount, I will say with 5% discount, calculate the holding cost. Insurance. The value will be current purchase price 36,000. You will receive a discount, 5% discount. That means you have to pay only 95. Then your purchase price will be 95% of this. Then anyway you will charge 120% when you are determining the premium. Out of this you will charge 3%. Then the value should be how much? It insurance cost, right? The insurance cost should be 1231 rupees and 20 cents. 20 cents. Warehousing won't change. Warehousing. It will remain same. It will be 500 rupees. 500 rupees. But finance cost will change. Why? Your purchase price not 36,000, it is 95% of the 36,000. Finance cost. Financing. 36,000. Out of this 36,000, 95% is the price you need to pay. You have to pay interest of 8%. The value 2,736. Take the total. Total holding cost 4,467 rupees and 20 cents. This is the new holding cost. New holding cost. Previously it was 4,000, sorry, how much? 4,676. Now it has increased up to 4,400, reduced to 4,467. Now we will calculate the EOQ. Now EOQ. New EOQ. EO, this is with 5% discount, right? With 5% discount. EOQ equal to in two DCO divided by CH, cost of holding, into root. Two into demand 5,000, cost of ordering 99,500 we have already found, cost of holding just we have found 4,467 and 20 cents into root. The revised answer 472 units. This is your economic order quantity if you obtain 5% discount, right? At 5% discount you need to order 472 units, right? This is with the 5% discount. If you obtain 10% discount, the holding cost will change. How it will be changed? Because your purchase cost will change accordingly. Now we will see with 10% discount, with 10% discount, with 10% discount, holding cost insurance cost will be 36,000, you will receive a discount of 10% in 120% into 3%. The answer is 1,166.4 insurance. Warehousing warehousing 4,467 500 rupees. 500. The finance. 36,000 you will receive a discount. Then you will, so this should be 90, right? 10% discount. 36,000 into 90%, 90% into 8%. That is the working capital charge, 2,592. Total value, 4,258.4. That is the holding cost per unit. Holding cost per unit. Holding cost per unit. Holding cost per unit is 4,258. Now the holding cost change, ordering cost remain same. Now calculate whether economic order quantity will meet the expectation, because you will get 10% discount if your quantity increase or greater than 750 units. Now we will see the revised EOQ. EOQ with 10% discount. 10% discount. EOQ equal 2 into demand into cost of ordering divided by cost of holding into root. 2 into demand 5,000 per annum, cost of ordering 99,500 divided by cost of holding 4,258.4 into root. The answer is 483 units. 483 units. According to EOQ formula, it is 483 units. Is it valid? No, you are not entitled for 10% discount, because you only entitled 10% discount if you order 750 or more. Therefore, EOQ formula is not valid in this point, right? Not valid in this point. Therefore, I will mention, I will put an star mark and say entity may not receive the discount. Why? The minimum quantity should be more than 750. Should be more than 750, but here it is only 483. Therefore, we can't go with that. Therefore, when we are going to make a decision, in order to get 10% discount, what you have to do? You have to order 750 or more, right? If you order 751 unit, you will entitled for what? You are entitled for discount. Therefore, holding cost will be remain same, but ordering cost will change. The holding cost per unit we have already calculated there, 4,258 per unit. Then you can calculate average units, and then you can calculate the total holding cost, right? Therefore, better I will go and show you the suggested solution, then you can easily see that one. Then it will be very much easy because this computation, that means you can get the discount if you order 751, that means more than 750,000, sorry, 750 units or more. Those computation we have already done, right? This one. Now you can see, if you can get 5% discount, you can order 472. It is already we have done with the computation. With the computation we have already done it, right? I will show you again. With the computation, can you remember, we have already done that calculation. You can get the 5% discount since you are ordering 472, that is economic order quantity. Then you will entitled to get 5% discount. There is no issue with that. Therefore, when we are going to get the 10% discount, 5% discount, there is no issue. 10% discount, the price should be 32,400, but you need to order 751. Purchase value 32,400 into 5,000, that is 162 million. Here it is 34,200 into 5,000, because you will only get 5% discount. This is the purchase price. Ordering cost, how many orders you need to place? How to calculate that? You can calculate that this value, ordering cost, total requirement 5,000, each order you will order 472, cost per order 99,500, 99,500, that is your ordering cost. Holding cost, we have already calculated the holding cost per unit, 4,467 rupees and 20 cents. Then average order 472. Okay, holding cost you can calculate because the same amount, close to same. I will show you. Average quantity per order 472 divided by 2 into holding cost per unit. This will be multiplied by the holding cost 4,258. Then you will get the answer. Now you can see, in order to get 10% discount, you need to order 751 units. That means more than 750 units. Then if you look at the total purchase value 162, ordering cost 662,450. That means how to calculate it? Same as earlier. $5,000, that is the demand, each contains 751 into cost per order 99,500. Then you will receive the answer, for ordering cost. Holding cost, average units. I will work out it here. CH, cost of holding, average order quantity 751 divided by 2 multiplied by the ordering cost. We have find out the ordering cost per unit, holding cost per unit 4,258. 4,258. 10% discount, this should be 4,467. This one should be 4,267. 4,267. Then you can get the value. Now out of these two scenario, you can get 10% discount, your cost will be come to 164 million. It is lower than 173 million, therefore you can recommend better to order 750 or more to get 10% discount, then you will be easily calculate what is the minimum cost. The minimum cost is 164 million, therefore you can recommend, as here mentioned, the total cost of inventory is minimized when ordering 751 units per order. Therefore, orders should be placed at 751 units per order with a discount of 10%. That is the recommendation. That is the end of question number 5. That is the end of section 2. We have done with working capital management as the last question of the section 2. Now already we have completed 4 questions in the section 2. In the working capital management, here you can use the trial and error method to work out the solution, right. In the trial and error method, you can find out the optimum solution. Now you can see the computation what we have done. If you are obtaining 5% discount, how to calculate the ordering cost and holding cost, right. Then if you go back to the computation what we have done, this is the abacus, the answer what we have calculated. If you get 5% discount, your holding cost will be 4,467. If you get 10% discount, your holding cost will be 4,258. To get 10% discount, what you have to do, you have to order more than 750 units, order 750, not 750, it should be 751. Okay, order quantity should be greater than 750, more than 750. If you order 750, you are entitled to get 10% discount, right. That is the end of question number 5 of the section 2. Then we have to move to the, section 2. Then the final section is section 3, question number 6 and 7.